Is it a sandwich or is it not? Hey, by the way, I just turned on the little camera over here so you can see behind the scenes of what we do here. It's not that exciting, but give it a shot.
I don't know. The people who are on there, I think they find it pretty exciting. Oh, look.
I gotta get over here.
See Bob Kelly running around.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Mike and I getting into it. It's fun times.
How do we make comments on YouTube? Right?
Yes, YouTube. And
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize my volume was up. I have it pulled up so that way I can see your comments immediately.
All right. You can ask questions about Sue, too. She's right over there.
You will not see me running.
No running!
I'll do that anymore. We've got a look at the rain. There it is. Rain exiting our area. There's still a lot of cloud cover. It's still pretty damp and drizzly, especially there. Wow, with New Jersey, the weather doesn't look too good, but hopefully things will get better over the weekend. It's a minute after 7 o'clock. We're looking at radar here that shows the bulk of the rain that we had yesterday is moving toward north and east, but even when we zoom in a little bit closer, we don't see any green, but we are feeling that drizzle as we walk outside this morning. It won't last all day, though, and that's why we give you 8 out of 10. There'll be a little bit of sunshine, but for this morning, you might need the waterproof jacket like Bus Stop Buddy has on. Some drizzle and fog, temperatures in the 50s to start, 70s later on. We'll look forward to even a peak of sunshine. Philly International visibility looks pretty good, but it's very reduced in Trenton, Mount Holly, Coatesville. We saw some fog in King of Prussia earlier. Here in our neighborhood, it's pretty foggy. 58 degrees is the current temperature. Redding's at 57, and it's pretty foggy there. We only got to 59 degrees yesterday for a high temperature. Luckily, we're going to beat that today. We'll be in the mid-70s, and look, Bob Kelly, even a 10
I may or may not have taken.
We should get both Phillies games in today.
The Mucinex liquid again.
Yeah, they're shooting TikTok 7 o'clock. Love it.
Michelle is back with another riddle question.
All right, lay it on me, Michelle.
What do you call a journalist without a deadline?
Here's a lot of looking at the Delaware Memorial.
Is this the same one with the newspaper thing?
No, it's a different
But come on, got power issues now.
What do you call a journalist?
Power problems.
What do you call a journalist without a headline?
Without a deadline.
Without a deadline.
Coming to the city through that grid there at Temple University.
Unemployed.
15 to 20 minute delays.
I don't know, what?
She hasn't said yet.
Darn it. Let's ask all our viewers. What do you call a journalist without a deadline?
Jammed up on both sides from the lift bridge opening. Coming in from New Jersey.
We'll see if Michelle
It
gets
can't be
it.
that.
I know it can't, but it's also true.
Slower than normal. Looks like rain looks like it's kind of stopped.
Without a headline.
Still, everything's damp and wet. We've had a
Could be
lot of
somebody
accidents
who's
going
been
on in the off-ramp, so be careful there.
headless.
Here's an example of the
Without a
slow
deadline.
roads running
Deadline.
slow.
He's really trying.
City
Cute.
line through
That's cute.
Belmont, up into
Without a
Conshohocken.
deadline.
And here's the lineup for the doubleheader today. If you had tickets from last night's game, you can go to the 105 game. Those tickets will be honored this afternoon.
Well, you can
Once
still
that
call
game's
them a
over,
journalist.
Completely empty
Just
out the
didn't have that.
ballpark, clean her up, and open up the doors again for the 6:45 game, which is the originally scheduled game for today. And those tickets will hold true for tonight. Mike and Alex, back over to you.
All right, go Phils. 7:03. In Chester County, police are investigating an SUV found partially submerged in the Schuylkill River. This is about 2 o'clock this morning, right there at Black Rock Road, where it meets up with Winding River Road in Phoenixville. So they don't know why it's in there, how it happened. Nobody was in it. It's just in the water in the Schuylkill. Yeah.
So we'll have to keep you updated on that investigation to see what more went into there. And of
All
course,
right.
we've been talking about, it's been a while, but there have been a number of vehicles that, there was a stretch where it seemed to be happening frequently.
Well, it's about a year ago in 1
Was
week.
it that long ago now?
I think so.
Wow.
Remember the Range Rover that people were having sex in the car and then it rolled into the river? How embarrassing is that one? And then about a week later, a BMW was found in the river, but nobody was inside. And nobody's ever figured out what that one was about. Maybe it was a stolen car and somebody just rolled it in there. Yeah. Well, about 6 o'clock yesterday evening, you know that intersection where Presidential Boulevard connects with like City Ave? We go by there all the time. I call it Bala, but I guess specifically it's Winfield Heights. Wait till you see this car. Shana, show us that video again.
and didn't hear our report, you didn't watch Good Day Philadelphia, you would
Okay.
assume that if anyone was in the car, they did not survive that, but luckily that was not the case. But this is where it all happened, right along City Avenue at Presidential Boulevard. If you're familiar with this particular area, this is the parking
Even if you're
lot
not
from
familiar with
Garden
this,
area,
this
right by
specific
the
area,
Triangle
it's still
across
what
from the Longhorn. It's a very, very busy intersection, very busy parking lot, and as you mentioned, like, people pass through here all the time.
Is it really known as
Thousands
Winfield
of cars
Heights?
every morning,
Nobody
I've
ever
never
calls it a
every night,
Winfield
and
Heights.
right around
It's,
rush hour when this whole thing took place. So let's get to the video, because this is
yeah.
the story. You see this vehicle
I wish it was
riddled,
the exact
with
date,
bullets
but
here. Just before 6 officers responding to reports of
the
shooting
interesting
on
part I
21
thought, Don,
Presidential
was
Boulevard.
the
When
fine.
officers arrived
It's
on
$2,500.
Michelle, is that really the answer? I was kidding. Is that really the answer? She wrote unemployed, but I don't know if that means that's really the answer or she's humoring me. A journalist without a deadline. Kimberly wants to know, is Mike upset with Bob? He seems to be short with him today. No, he's just that way with
Bob?
us every day.
No, I've never been upset with Bob.
Bob, do you think Mike's upset with you?
Do I think what?
Mike is upset with you.
No, what?
Viewer wants to know.
One of our viewers says it looks like I was being short with you. Maybe it was a time crunch.
Now, listen, we all have fun together.
We are
Okay.
family.
We pick on each other,
Oh,
okay?
wow. Caress his
We take
face.
advantage.
I got all my brothers
Take
and me.
advantage of everyone's flaws, although some of us have more flaws than others.
Nah.
And if you were ever upset with me, you would tell me, right?
What? Sorry, I was trying to listen to the report.
Okay, sorry.
Joanne says, my first time doing this. I usually watch every morning. Welcome to the behind the scenes party.
Stand by.
Prompters all over the place.
So right now, this is under investigation. Police are hoping folks come forward with any helpful, critical information. Lots of folks that live in this area, a lot of businesses. So anyone that saw something, reported something, had something on their phone, certainly give police a call because.
It's Shana. This is one of the. It's so weird. It looked like a fairly high caliber bullet too. It was making major holes in metal and glass. He must have like slid down onto the
Yeah.
floor or something.
Ducks or something.
Right. You better believe it.
Better put some extra money in that collection plate.
It went in and already out of the hospital. All right, 7:08.
In Delaware County, 5 former Crozier Health facilities will be purchased by Christiana Care.
Hank, explain these smaller buildings. It's not the big hospitals.
It's like the one behind me here in Broomall, Mike. And while no, it's not a reopening of the emergency room at Crozier Chester or the trauma center over at Taylor Hospital, it does represent a larger presence for healthcare in Delaware County and Chester County, which has been absolutely
Jersey representative. Is it really that cold in there? Yes. Yes, it is.
Christiana Care out of Delaware that's stepping in. They made the announcement Wednesday, Mike.
Alex, what's in the thermos? This is water.
At a bankruptcy auction to buy the 5 outpatient.
I don't drink coffee.
Closed back roads, and they include the outpatient offices in Havertown, Media,
Aw.
Lens Mills, and certainly the one
Chris
here in
wants to know,
Broomall,
where would you
as I
rank
said.
me amongst all the
Is it
coworkers?
return
He
of
doesn't
full
need to
emergency
have
room
co-anchors.
services?
Me?
Christiana Care says they are excited
my
for what's
coworkers?
coming,
Co-anchors.
and that this is a
co-anchors.
healthcare optimism
Well, I've said this
that
many
Chester
times
is
over the years.
Yeah.
The waits longer,
I've worked with 33 different women. Now, some were just like a year at a time or 6
But it
months
still
at a
counts.
time.
Every relationship is meaningful with Mike.
That's right, 33 different. What God? I'm such a whore. All these different people. No, right there, number one.
Yeah. Whoever's next to him at the time is who's number one. But what you can say is, I'm the longest. Or what is it?
The longest tenure.
Yes. We've been together the longest in a straight
Yeah,
stretch.
the accusations of these old
Yes.
Crozier properties is just one part of Christiana Care's
I'm thinking back, yeah. This is definitely the longest stretch.
Somehow I'm still here.
Normally these women quit.
I can't quit you. That's not. You know what that's from?
Bro, broke back
I
mountain.
just can't quit you.
That is one boring building.
Well, they don't need to be spending money on a sign.
Nope.
Building. Just help the patients out.
Don, this is a funny headline. Well, I look at this as a positive story, I guess. Hank, thank you. 11 past 7. You ready for this one-liner?
We're ready, Mike.
Elon Musk has one more job, a government job, to cut. His own.
Because as you know, he was the billionaire who became President Trump's chief cost cutter. But he says he's leaving his temporary government position. But here's the thing, Doug. I know they said that it would always be temporary, but did we know it'd be at this point that he'd be leaving? Or is it because he had some criticism for President Trump?
Thank you.
It's a good line.
On the way out.
He doesn't like the big, beautiful bill.
President, we will indeed do that.
There's no question that Elon Musk brought enthusiasm.
Don't you own a suit?
But his time as a leader of the Department of Government Efficiency has come to an end. He posted on X, "As my scheduled time as a special government employee comes to an end, I would like to thank President Trump for
I need
the
that profile.
opportunity to reduce
A
wasteful
black
spending."
circle.
Our goal is to reduce the waste and fraud by $1 million a day, every day, 7 days a week.
Musk made some
Did you see
penny
where he wants
claims
to
at the
impregnate
House
5,000
promise
women?
to cut
Yeah, he wants to help.
To save
$1 trillion
humanity.
Yeah, he's.
waste.
Doesn't he have like 9
Those
kids or
claim to have saved
something?
Oh, I think it's more than that.
$175 billion.
Oh, look at her hair.
During Musk's tenure, his car business, Tesla, clearly suffered.
You know his dad
as he faced both
married his
criticism
daughter.
and praise. On
What?
his way out, he says President Trump's
Elon Musk's
so-called
dad?
big,
I think Elon
beautiful
Musk's
spending
dad. He has a
Don't be spreading the misinformation.
No, Elon Musk's dad, I believe, has a couple children with his stepdaughter.
It was criticism that the president
There's
shrugged
my
off.
former colleague,
We
Janine
will
Barrow.
be negotiating that bill, and I'm not happy about certain aspects of it, but I'm thrilled by other aspects.
Everybody
of it.
getting a job but you.
And through his
Yeah.
short tenure in government, Musk may have learned one important lesson. Even a chainsaw has a tough time cutting through the thicket of federal
Oh,
bureaucracy.
look at that
that?
writing.
He's going back to something that he found
Okay, Doug.
easier to do maybe, which is like try to colonize Mars. Washington is harder to fix, harder to steer than maybe it looks like from the
Susan.
outside.
Oh, sure.
Okay, now again, Musk is leaving after what he says with this temporary assignment. He says the Doge mission, though, will live on. Like an hour.
Doug, your pen is on fire today. Even the chainsaw may not be enough to cut through the thick. What was that line?
The
It was
thicket.
beautiful. Oh, look.
Beautifully said.
Yes, Doug Luzader, ladies and gentlemen.
Doug will see you tomorrow.
Have you seen these nuns from Brazil?
I have, yes.
Because they have gone viral. So they were on a Catholic TV program, and it looks like I think they started off singing, and then one of the nuns started beatboxing really well, and people are reacting to it. And it says it's backwards. Look at that. And nun doing the sea walk.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to. This is on in Brazil, right? It's a TV show, but I bet I can get it. I'd like to watch this show.
I'm just saying, that was a nice little beat there.
Well, your dress is a monk. I guess that's close enough.
I don't know this song. Do you know it? I wonder if there's a beatbox thing we can do to like Eagle's Wings or something.
I bet they got a good happy hour over there.
In her blue. What'd you say, Bob?
They probably got a good happy hour over there.
Darn right. I didn't realize the priest got into it too.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's you gets going? Look.
That's Sister
Here
Marissa.
it goes. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, she says that she believes God uses beatboxing, music, and dance as tools to reach hearts of the people. And it did. It went viral, and
That's
everybody's
right.
talking about it.
That might get me going back to church soon.
If you could do a little,
Yeah.
Joyful dancing.
and he will raise you up on
On eagle's wings.
Hey, baby, on the...
Anything to bring us joy on this foggy morning. Look at Allentown where it's 55 degrees and we're seeing a lot of pea soup. There's the Minor League Stadium right there.
I love pea soup.
Yeah, so that's what's going on
Ben's
there.
texting us.
And here's what's going on with the
we could do a
visibility.
chat.
Yeah, we do have some reduced visibility in some of our suburbs. It's
I
not
didn't look at his
really
face.
sucked in. We don't have
Yeah, a little bit.
dense fog advisory, but still,
We can
gotta be
start
aware
with-
of the fog that's out there.
should we do
The
a
rain
chat
is
about
leaving. It's just not completely gone yet.
if you
Even
were
though
Cardi
you're not
B,
seeing green on
would you
radar,
be
There's still some drizzle out there, but I think we'll see some sunshine.
Would you be
and clouds
upset?
during the day. By the time we're ready for the second Phillies game of our
Oh, there's a lot of
doubleheader,
things. They're on the
it'll
same
still
boat.
be
Did you see what
dry.
she was doing on the
Rain
boat?
does move in overnight, so
That was
good
the
day
insane
tomorrow.
one.
We start off with some rain.
She was down with
and then
it.
that rain
Let's see if I can
returns
show you.
for the evening
What do they
hours
think the
on
pink
Friday.
in his hand
Not
is?
quite
Pink.
finished
Cocaine
yet,
in their
because by
summertime for-
Saturday
Yeah.
afternoon and evening.
I didn't know. I didn't even notice. I was like, oh, what's that? Until I saw other people. And the Patriots even said something.
Oh, yeah. Their coach, Mike Vrabel, said,
On
I'm
Saturday.
handling it.
So that gets us into the first half of the week.
This
There's
was
today 75
both of
degrees,
them.
tomorrow 78,
That's
and
her
showers
right
in the
there.
storm late in the day, probably on
So they were on the-
Saturday.
she was
By
there.
Sunday, we're drying out for the first day of June,
I'm trying to find a video to
73.
hear you.
By Monday, we're
I'm just
75.
not
We
turned
get
on by
80 on
any of that
Tuesday.
stuff.
Wednesday's 86. And after that, we head into
her
the
right there.
upper 80s.
I don't wanna see overweight people
of
rubbing
next
on each
week.
other.
So a nice warming trend for you, Bob Kelly.
She's my favorite, the one in white.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm all stacked up, ready to
That's what
go.
I'm saying.
7:17
Is it as bad
on
if
this
you're both
Thursday morning. Good morning, everybody.
No.
Damp and wet. As she just mentioned.
Dropping
Looks like
beats in the
Mother
name of the
finally
Lord. That's
turned
right.
off the faucet. Roads are still wet though. Here's a live look. Hello, Delco, north on
Daddy,
95.
you better
drop
Earlier
it like
accident
some
right here
blessings.
near Route 420. That's been slowing
You
us
better
down
drop it like
all
you drop
morning.
your
Except they're
sins.
running with delays. There's a power issue at the Temple University
Drop down and
station.
get your Jesus
All
on.
the regional rails that come through Temple's hub there, running with delays of anywhere from
It's
15
good.
minutes
It's really
to
good.
30 minutes. And then they had to cancel 2 trains on the Broad Street subway for the lack of operators. So
knees,
rough
of
go
course.
on
Well.
SEPTA's system this morning. If you're heading down toward the airport, again, yeah, the visibility's
them in
gotten
the
better
rain.
since earlier this morning. We're still running with delays of
They
about
come in?
9 flights this morning.
Are they
And here's the
part
lineup
of
for the
the,
Phillies.
Private,
105 game.
Roots picnics.
The tickets from last night can be redeemed
The-
for that game at 105. When that game's over, everybody will be ushered out. They'll clean it up,
What do
and
they
then we'll
call
open it back up for the originally scheduled game.
Showstoppers?
And those tickets are good, just like they would have been for tonight. Right? So there you go.
Oh,
Go
how
ahead.
disappointing.
Down there.
I bet you
in
it's gonna
South
be
Philadelphia.
perfectly fine.
Mike and Alex, back over to you.
Okay, you want some Eagles news?
Yeah.
Yes. Because the Eagles kicked off their first practice OTA yesterday, and offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo is getting to work with the team. And he's been with the Eagles since 2021. And he talks about how relationships with the team, with the head coach Nick Sirianni, have evolved in his new role.
So it's a good back and forth conversational piece that we have constantly. And there's a lot of things, like I said, that he believes in, that I believe in as well.
I haven't seen that
We're
Eagles
gonna
hat.
do those things, but I do think we challenge each other to grow.
Is that a tag on his hat or is that?
What? No, I think that's the design, the stripe underneath it.
Oh, okay.
No, I think that's the
I
design.
like it.
And then the NFC East logo, right?
Okay, I
Or
see.
something.
All right.
I just haven't seen this hat.
No, I like it though. The Phillies were, as you know, it was raining, so they postponed the game. They did it early too. Now they'll be playing a double header if all this stops, and we think it will. Braves in town, won the first one. Can we get these next 2? The pitching will be, Christopher Sanchez will start the first game. That's at 1:05. Then Zach finishes up. Second game starts at 6:45. By the way, if you had tickets to yesterday's game, you were able to use those same tickets for the afternoon game. Not the evening, the afternoon. Okay. Oh, is this the, oh my gosh. Today marks 15 years since the late Roy Halladay pitched a perfect game against the Marlins. I think it was the 20th perfect game in MLB history.
Hit toward third.
Oh, I remember that night now.
In total, Halladay threw 115 pitches, 72 strikes. He worked his way out 7 3-ball counts and 6 full counts.
Wow.
Following the game, he praised catcher Carlos Ruiz for his calls, only shaking him off once the entire game.
Only shook him off once. And I believe, Dom, maybe you can help me with this, but you're so young. Wasn't that the same night the Flyers were in a playoff game? Game 1 of the Stanley Cup. Was it the finals? Okay. No. Showed the Blackhawks, and the Blackhawks won it. The whole thing. Oh, what a night that was. It was great. Okay, are you ready for this? The NBA playoffs are going on strong. Oklahoma City won last night, right, Dom? And I think they swept. But I remember back, it was late May, just like this. In 1977, Portland's Maurice Lucas and their Sixers' Darryl Dawkins both got ejected. This turned into a melee. They were boxing, fighting on the court. This happened in the fourth quarter. People are bloodied. And it was game 2 of the NBA Finals. Both players, get this. I mean, it was really nasty. The cops are out there. So, obviously, they got ejected. But listen, guess what the fine was?
What was the fine?
They both got fined.
And what was it?
$2,500. This day and age, would it be like $100,000 or something like that? $2,500. That's the way we used to live back in 1977.
Yeah.
We'd fight on the court.
And wear the shorter shorts?
Short shorts, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
Anyway,
those weren't hot pants.
Those are not considered hot pants.
Okay. That's only when it's not sports related.
I'll try to explain it to you here in a second. Burlington County is where Jan has ended up.
News. This is the sandwich. It's a garlic knot with chicken Caesar in it. I'll say it again. 9 million views on TikTok. How good could it be? We're gonna find out. Oh my gosh.
I have that Nuns melody stuck in my head.
Look at that. Look at that.
2:23.
Meh.
This is Kelsey, the goat.
Kelsey?
Named because...
Jason?
Travis.
Oh, excuse me.
Jason. He was born the day that he announced his retirement.
Oh.
7:30 on Sports.
Is Kelsey hurt at all?
He's pretty singed. He's got a lot of burn on his fur, but he's here by the vets to be able to stay.
Singed?
Yeah. Lots of burn.
His mom died, though.
Oh,
I agree.
You.
Oh, there's friends.
Well, he's looking at all the goats.
Oh, that should be oh, poor thing. This is heartbreaking to back to his friends and siblings.
Maybe electric is the cause, she said.
What happened?
The cause. They're looking at possibly
electrifier.
His dad worked at the Port Authority. Sean grew up to teach science and coach varsity sports. A labor leader and former mayor, Sean is brought for students, families, and educators across New Jersey. Sean takes on bullies, like when he stopped Chris Risky from pushing extreme agendas. And Sean doesn't take any corporate donations.
There's a goat in the studio. We're doing a story about Wiggle Farm. And now it got burned down and so many animals passed and now they need money to rebuild. So sorry, we didn't turn the camera, but the goat was just brought in and we were reacting to it.
Candy.
Gotcha.
Candy will take care of
I'll
that.
take care of it. Let's go check it out. 30 out. There she is. 20. 15.
Aaron, is your last name plural? Just take the S off. Wiggle. Did you marry a Wiggle?
I did marry Wiggle.
8.
What was your maiden name?
5.
Who?
3.
3.
BB?
Two.
BB to a wiggle? Dom, our producer's on fire today with the music.
Yes, he is.
There he is.
He's like, this is what I do. Hot Lips meet Sweet Heat.
Excuse me?
Burt's Bees and Mike's Hot Honey. They're partnering to bring you a buzz of sweet heat to popular lip balm that they have.
The balm. Did I tell you to put the balm on? Why'd you put the balm on?
Who told you to put the bomb on?
Well, I didn't tell you to put the balm on. Well, anyway, the balm. We'll have Burt's classic beeswax formula with Mike's signature blend of sweet and spicy flavor. It's available starting tomorrow at the Burt's Bees website. The limited time product costs $4 while supplies last. Now, I've heard of Burt's Bees, but the only time I've heard of Mike's Hot Honey when people are referencing you.
Right. That means I'm tied to you. Is that what you're saying?
Mike's Hot Honey right here.
It's interesting because I don't like the burning, feeling.
No.
Like the tingly stuff. It makes me.
Did I ever tell you? I have told you this story. Story time. I used to work with some women up in New York, and Karen Chettier was her name, and she used to plump up her lips with, what was it, peppers or something in the lipstick.
Yeah, you can get plumping lipstick.
So she put it on me, and woo!
It really worked?
Oh, yeah.
The worst is when I'm trying, lipsticks and I get a plumping one on accident and I didn't realize. And then I'm like, I don't want plumping.
You don't need extra help down here.
I do not need extra plump. I think we're good. But sometimes it catches me by surprise. I put it on and I'm like, what's that feeling?
And then,
And then I'm trying to,
best lower lip in the city. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know either.
It's 7:27. Oh, let's put up some more graduates. Their pictures. I think this is Brianna. University of Pennsylvania. Congratulations. Wow, nicely done. Keep them coming. We have graduations for the next couple of weeks, as a matter of fact. All right, this story next is just heartbreaking.
Yeah. This is all that's left of a beloved animal farm, animal rescue in Montgomery County after a fire ripped through and destroyed it. The owners are here with some of the surviving animals, one of the surviving animals here, Kelsey, as they look to rebuild and talk about just the damage that's been done and what it's going to be like moving forward.
We're going to talk to, I guess we're going to talk to Aaron and not Kelsey. Aaron, are you ready to talk?
We're ready to talk.
Okay. Rolling Stone magazine has released the top one-hit wonders of the 2000s.
205 break.
Honestly, if I touch, if I know now.
Who's Lumity?
That's the name of the group. I never thought you'd be the one. Make me shine brighter than the sun. There ain't no ups and downs.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
You're here right now.
Okay, I got it.
If you want me to stay, I'll never leave.
Somebody
if
come
you
get me,
want me to
please.
stay, we'll always be. If you want me to stay, I'll never leave. If you want me to stay, I'll never leave you.
Do we want her to stay at this point?
You don't know the song? I'm trying to help you know the song.
No, really? I got it.
My job, my work here is done.
We're going to leave the frame now for a second.
Yeah, I gotta take off my sweatpants.
Aaron,
If you want me to stay.
it might be best if we, can you hold him the opposite direction? Even though I do like looking at his butt.
The buttocks. Loving sleep. If you want me to stay.
Make sure our $7.99